Hey guys, this is DFS Chan on November 16th, and I'm here to talk about the NEST tournament. I think it's the last day of the group stage. So I'll go into each matchup. As you guys know, these are like best of one series, and we just finally got the starter confirmation for each of these matchups. It's on the Chinese webpage called Weibo. It's like their official social media they use for starter announcements. So yeah, let's dive in. I'll share some insights and the matchup analysis. Obviously, as you guys know, there aren't very many stat providers that have been collecting and making them available on their websites that I usually use. I actually could not find any website that actually has all the full stats from these matchups. So I really just had to go manually look them up, just looking up their match history and their kill share and kill participation percentage and everything. So that's what I've been doing. Obviously, it's a lot more work to do everything manually, but I'm happy to share my insights and hopefully my predictions that will be correct. most of them, hopefully. So far, most of them, in the tournament have come true. So hopefully we finish strong today. So the first matchup of the day is OMG versus Rogue Warriors. Just to note, Rogue Warriors has 2 games today. There you have the first game against OMG and then the second game against EDG. But I believe DraftKings only has the first game available. They chose the first game as part of the slate because, it's obviously not fair to have Rogue Warriors play twice on the slate. So I think we only have 5 games on the slate. The last game does not count. So let's dive in. OMG versus Rogue Warriors. Let's look at the lineups and starters. As you guys know, like if you have been playing this the last week or so, OMG has been playing a lot of development players other than Wuming. Wuming is the only like LPL experienced player on that squad. And then on the other side of the matchup, Rogue Warriors, as you know, I'm a huge Ice Coke fan. He played in the LPL for a while until he got benched, but I honestly thought he was a very good jungler still. So I'm glad that he's getting a lot of chances in this tournament. And then Shifang and Caitlyn, their carries, mid laners, and the AD carry, they both have been playing really well. And Kaishuan actually has some LPL experience as well. And Panda C has not been a liability in the top lane. So I really like Rogue Warriors here in this matchup. OMG and Rogue Warriors have not been giving up that much, that many kills compared to some other teams that are on the slate. So I think this is like a medium to high kill upside in my opinion. Let's look at the odds. OMG is the underdog as Rogue Warriors. Yeah, just like I said. So I think Rogue Warriors definitely deserves to be the favorite here. I like Rogue Warriors to win here. But the kill upside, the kill upside should be medium to high, in my opinion. The second match of the day, actually, Rogue Warriors, one last thing I'll say is, like I said, they are playing twice today. So there is a chance that they might look ahead to that second game against, I think, EDG. I believe it was. Yeah. Although EDG hasn't been that great either. Let me see who they're starting with, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I think Rogue Warriors should win that second matchup too. But I was thinking if it's like a marquee matchup for Rogue Warriors, then maybe this is a trap game in the first game. But I still think Rogue Warriors will take care of business. The second matchup of the day is BLG versus LGD. Actually, before that, I'm sorry to keep going back and forth. OMG versus Rogue Warriors. I'm just gonna check their match history here on SofaScore. This is the one that I use for soccer, but I'm also using it for just to check the scores and the match history, respectively. Yeah, as you see, OMG has been struggling. since the tournament started. 4 losses and 1 win, and then Road Warriors is undefeated. I want to check out one thing. The last head-to-head, I think OMG Road Warriors right here. The score was, I think it was low. Yeah, I see 9-4. Although that was the first matchup of the tournament for both teams. So I think they, had the jitters to begin the tournament. Obviously, these are the development players, and this is a huge platform and opportunity for these players to make noise and hopefully make the LPL roster when the time comes in the spring very soon. So I think that's just the jitters. Let me see their last matchups respectively. Let's see, Ultra Prime, and then Road Warriors Ultra Prime. Oh, that's good. Common opponent. That's really good for analysis. So OMG lost to Ultra Prime 13-6. So they lost. Not only they lost, but they didn't give up that many kills. Let me see what Road Warriors and Ultra Prime did here. Road Warriors beat Ultra Prime 23-12. So I do think OMG has been playing slower than Road Warriors. So if you think Road Warriors will win like me, I think they'll dictate the pace and they will average probably 15 plus kills, I think, in my opinion, because that brings up the upside here. And Road Warriors tends to play a little faster. So 15 plus, that's pretty good. Like I said, medium to high kill upside. All right. BLG versus LGD is the next one. Let's see their starters. I'll make a note here. BLG, LGD. BLG has been playing amazing in this tournament, and they've been racking up a lot of kills too. So BLG should be the favorite. Let me see. What did I? Yep, minus 220. LGD is plus 165. LGD actually has a decent lineup too. I mean, Kui has LPL experience. Hai Chao has been playing well. Chance and Garvey, obviously, as you guys know, have had LPL experience too. BLG, even if, I mean, Myths and Can and Pins, I don't think I've ever heard of them until the next tournament. I've heard of Jue. I think he played a little bit in the LPL, and Rise. I think I've seen his name before. But BLG has been playing really well as a team in this tournament. So let's just go check out. Like I said, LGD definitely has a lot more LPL based experienced players. But BLG has been playing well. That's a little bit heavy odds, I think, still, but I think it should be more like minus 200, I think, just like Road Warriors, but let's check it out. So, LGD has lost every single game. Oh, wow. That makes it very tough. Well, let's look at the last matchup and see what the kill upside is going to be. So I don't want to really look at Suning, because Suning is like by far a much better team in this group. So I would say maybe against FPX and common opponent here too. BLG won 22-7. LGD lost 17-23. So yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be a high kill upside. Unless it was FPX that contributed to that. That was a close game though. Look, I mean, let me look at one more matchup. And then maybe their last. Well, we played FPX again, so let me look at the second matchup of FPX respectively. 22-7, 23-17. This was BLG beating FPX. Similar score, 25-7. So I think it should be somewhere around 20-25 for BLG. LGD lost 18-6. So I think BLG definitely dictates a higher kill pace. LGD looked horrible in this one. So let me see their last head-to-head. This was their first tournament game. So maybe early jitters. Let's see. Oh, shit. 31-31. So after this game, I think BLG has been playing really well. I don't think it's gonna be like this matchup, 31-30. That's 62 total kills. That's insane. I remember that matchup actually. Let me look at, is there standings here? Yeah. So BLG has to win this, otherwise it'll be tied with FPX. Does it matter if they finish second or first? The team with most points in each group advances to the bracket stage. So there's 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. And then okay, let's see. They're already eliminated. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I think they're just gonna have fun. So, and same for Rogue Warriors. There's a chance they might just fool around. So yeah, I don't. That's a tough one. Well, assuming that they're gonna both try really hard to win and make a name for themselves. I don't think it's gonna be 31-31 quite like that. I think it's still high kill upside, I think, no matter how you look at it. Because even without the playoff implications, I think they were averaging high kills. And I think it only helps the kill upside if they fool around. So high kill. I think you definitely need to have exposure to this matchup if you are playing GPP. But I still think BLG wins, but could turn into Clown Fiesta. So LGD naturally makes it for a good GPP play, I think. All right. Next matchup, B5 versus JDG. Look at the starters. And maybe I should do this for every single one. V5, JDG, 3-2-3-2. But IG has clarity. Oh, they have not. So it could be a tiebreaker. Is there IG on this slate? Yeah. V5, JDG. So I think V5. Okay, so if V5 wins, they could be 4-2. That puts pressure on IG. They'll have to win. If JDG wins 3-3, 3-3, and then yeah, I mean this is an open group. That's good. It's gonna make it interesting. So they actually might try real hard. So V5, JDG, I think this is a tough one because JDG has been so bad, but then they've been playing better lately. So let me look. Yeah, as you see, like they lost 3 in a row and then they won 2 in the last 2. But on the other side of the matchup, V5 has been inconsistent. Won, lost, win, lost, win, lost, win. I really like the fact that V5 has been playing better too as the tournament went on. But JDG, who did they beat? They beat IG though. That's really good. I think that was the matchup that I lost some money on. Yes. 22, yeah. I watched that game too. Let me think. June was he had early lead, but then their their AD carry played really well in team fights. But their jungler played amazing too. I wasn't hugely impressed with their mid laner for IG. Their AD carry's good, Xiao Yuji. Well, let me see how V5 did. They beat LNG, but LNG is pretty bad. 24-9 is pretty good though. Yeah. This is interesting. Let's see what they did last head-to-head. Is it one-sided? It's close. 17-6. I mean, that's pretty one-sided. Can't really see the goal difference. I wish I could. Very limited stats. 3 dragons, 2 dragons. So pretty close in that regard. I think they're gonna see that he played Zaya really well last game. Yeah, Invincible played amazing that game. So they beat IG. I think this was a trap game for IG, in my opinion. They got cocky. LNG, V5 beat LNG. No. Yeah, they did. I think I'm gonna have to go with V5. Let me see one thing real quick. V5. JDG. V5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go V5. I'm pretty sure V5 is gonna win. V5 wins. And shit, I should have looked at the kill upside too. Sorry guys, let me do it manually. All right, 24-9 against LNG. Against LNG 20. So around 20 kills, 20 to 25. So that's pretty high. Against IG 22. That's pretty high. So okay, this is high kill upside too, I think. That's gonna be an interesting matchup to target, I think. All right. And I like PZX too. Where's that PZX? Yeah, I like PZX, and Kepler has been playing better. So let's go with V5. As long as Such does not get Zaya. I was so impressed with Zaya. He's Zaya, but I don't think it's Jin or any other AD carry champion that I've seen on him. It's not, it's that impressive. I don't think it's that impressive. So hopefully they ban properly. That would be good. IG, LNG, IG should win. Period. LNG looked horrible yesterday. I think IG deserves much better odds. I think it was a trap game for IG, unfortunately, against JDG. That's why they lost. And they have to win this game for the standings. Looks like LNG has 3 losses in a row. Let's check that out. If that's true, that is true. And IG, like I said, is trap game. I think they will win. I'm pretty sure IG is going to win. Usually, I think the odds are overreacting to their most recent loss against JDG. But I think, like I said, I think it was a trap game. They were on a high horse here. And then they got cocky during the early game. They actually had the lead, and then they lost the lead, and they got backfired. So, yeah. Although they beat LNG, let me see the last matchup head-to-head. So I think IG deserves a good cash game consideration. I do think they're going to score well too, 23-5. If they win here, B5. Let's see, 22-8, 24-9. So high kills too. Man, these like help. I think IG deserves cash consideration. All right, last matchup on the slate is WE versus TT. Prepare. All right. When does that start? All right. We got about 1 hour left, so let's dive into the last matchup, which is, like I said, on the DK slate, WE versus TT. WE is a huge favorite. As you guys know, WE brought their entire LPL roster. Breathe, Beijing, Shanks, Elkin missing, as you guys know. They all started in the LPL last season. They're going up against no names. Shao 7 and Pudding have some LPL experience, but so W should win for sure. And I think WE definitely deserves cash consideration because of the odds. Not only the odds, but TT has been horrible. Let me look at the odds. BLG, interesting. I am more confident in IG winning than BLG on this slate. And Road Warriors should win, but this is a very interesting slate, I think. But like I said, they don't really have anything to play for, and then IG definitely does. Like this B5, JDG, IG, LNG, and this group. These 4 teams are in that group where they could all finish 3-3 technically. So I think these are gonna be the most motivation matchups. So I think IG definitely deserves a big favorite here. All right, I was gonna look at the kill upside for the last matchup of the slate. As you guys know, the last group only has 3 teams, so that's why they don't have as many games. WE just has not been scoring well, I don't think. Yeah. Rare Adam beat them 13-7. And oh yeah, they lost. Yeah, I forgot about that. But when they won, they scored 21. That's pretty good against TT. So maybe TT gives up a lot of kills. (13-7). 15. So Rare Adam does not give up a lot of deaths. So I don't think that's an good, well, let me see. Rare Adam. Maybe Rare Adam scored well against TT. That means TT will give up. Yeah, 16 is pretty good for Rare Adam. 15, okay. So 16, 15. And then, yeah, you saw what happened in this matchup before 21. So it's not as high as like compared to other matchups. I think this is also medium to high kill upside. So high kill upside for these three middle matchups. And BLG LGD, like I said, this is a summary of the slate. BLG LGD can turn into Cloud Fiesta because both teams have nothing to play for, but BLG is a better team, but they can just, let it loose and play some stupid champions and turn into, Kill Fiesta. But the matchups after that, V5 versus JDG, IG versus LNG, they have a lot to play for still. And I think IG they just fell into a trap game against JDG yesterday. I think they'll correct themselves and try much harder, focus against LNG. I like IG here. Still, to go back to their superb jungler in June. I like him a lot. And then, yeah, medium to high kill upside for the first matchup and the last matchup of the slate. So I think for GPP, it'll be interesting to target the middle three matchups, many of them. But OMG versus our Rogue Warriors and WE versus TT, I think WE should win that last matchup, and then Rogue Warriors too. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Like I said, the starters have been confirmed, and I have posted them in our Discord channel. But you can also find them on the official Weibo website. So yeah, good luck everybody. Hopefully, you guys make a lot of money and, see you out there. See you guys. Bye-bye.